Hey there and welcome back to my channel. If you're not new to my channel, you know it's big wear a big story period. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Nataliegowera and I'm on a mission to build the best lifestyle channel in Africa. And today's video is very much aligned with that vision. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 things that you can do in Johannesburg, South Africa. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, then you do know that I love to do restaurant vlogs. I do have a playlist of where to eat in Johannesburg, but it's not every day that you want to go eat at a restaurant. It's not every day that you want to be lunching and brunching and all of that cute stuff. Sometimes you actually want to do something a little bit more exciting, something a little bit more fun, something a little bit more different, you know? So that is what this list is about. I will be sharing 10 affordable things that you can do in Johannesburg over the weekend to let out some steam from work, or to just have fun with your friends and just do something different. All of these activities I have done myself, hence I'm sharing them with you. There are some activities I'd still like to do, but I have not done them yet, and once I do them, best believe I'll come back with another list. So please do subscribe so you don't miss it when it does come out. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay. So in no particular order, the first thing on my list is roller skating. There is a roller skating rink in Johannesburg in Bryanston. It is called Roll Igoli, and I think this activity is under 200 rand. You pay to skate for as long as you like, and then you pay 40 rand I think for skate hire, but I will leave the prices on the screen, and I will leave links to the websites of these activities and stuff in the description box if you'd like more information. But yeah, roller skating, guys, this activity is so much fun if you want it to be. It is not easy. It is definitely difficult to roller skate, but it is so hilarious, especially if you go with your friends or you go with your partner. It's really a nice fun activity to just unwind, to laugh, to bring out your inner child, and to just try something new. And definitely the more often that you do it, the more you get used to it and the more fun it is. But yeah, definitely try out roller skating. I think it would be so fun to roller skate at night. I don't know what time they close, but I think it would be fun to roller skate at night, and then, you know, they play music. There is also a restaurant, not really restaurant, but like a cafe or like a place where you can buy food like pizzas and snacks and drinks and stuff. So if you get hungry, you can definitely eat there. It's just a really fun place. I've been during the week and I've been on the weekends. On the weekends it is definitely more full, like it's really packed, and sometimes you can't really skate freely, you know. Well, you can skate freely, but like there's a lot of people, so it's more likely that you're going to be bumping into people or going slower or whatever. If you want more freedom of movement and more space to like fall, you know, make mistakes, do all of that fun stuff, then I would suggest you go during the week, because it is definitely empty during the week and you can have more space, more privacy, more fun, you know, without anybody else disturbing you. I also do have a vlog on my channel of the first time I went roller skating with my best friend and my sister, so I'll leave that in the cards if you would like to check it out. The next activity while we're still on skating is ice skating. I actually prefer this to roller skating. I think ice skating is much easier, but let me know in the comments if you've done both, which one do you find easier. But I honestly enjoy ice skating. I actually enjoy ice skating, besides the fact that it is freezing cold in the ice rink and I literally hate the cold. If you're going there, even if it's a sunny day, definitely take a jacket with you or a long sleeve or something warm, depending on your cold tolerance, because it really is cold in there. But I really enjoy ice skating. It is so much fun. This activity I think is also under 200 rand, and it's just so much fun, guys. Like, it's literally so much fun. They do also have like a little store, I guess, where you can also buy food and drinks to eat. So if you get hungry, you are sorted. You will have to pay for skate hire, or you can bring your own skates if you have them. Ice skating is honestly such a time. Like, I enjoy it so much. I wish my friends would just come ice skating with me, but like nobody else seems to want to do it. But I really think it's fun. It makes you feel like you're living out your childhood dreams of like being a figure skater, or like being those those, you know, those girls that we used to watch on like Disney and stuff that would just be like skating around and doing all of these tricks and all of that cool stuff. That's just the vibe that it gives me. Again, another activity that just gives me inner child vibes, just bringing out that inner child, just letting loose, having fun, and just, you know, being okay to fall, being okay to laugh at yourself, just literally being childish. And I love activities like that. They also do play music in the ice rink, which I think is also nice. It's nice that these activities also like play music so that, you know, it can be a vibe. And I know the ice rink does sometimes do things like foam parties, or like they have events and stuff where like maybe they'll put foam in the ice rink just to make it more exciting. So you can follow like their social media pages and stuff to see when they're having those types of events if you want to have fun like that. Or if you just want to go ice skating on a regular day, then you can just go ice skating on a regular day. Oh, and I forgot to mention that you can go ice skating at Northgate Mall, which is in Johannesburg North. There is an ice skating rink there. I think there is another one in another part of Johannesburg, but I'm not quite 100% sure what it's called, but if I do find it, then I'll also put the information out there. Number 3 on the list is mini golf, another activity that is okay. I'm going to say every activity is fun, guys. I am running out of adjectives, okay? But mini golf is a nice activity. I think it's really cute for like a date, especially if you have like a competitive partner, or for fun with your best friend or with your girls. I actually feel like mini golf would be a nice group date, like if you had a group of people, a group of your friends, and you guys all go and play mini golf, and maybe you make bets or something and see who wins. And what's cool about mini golf is that you get 3 games. When you buy a ticket for mini golf, you can play 3 games, so you can either play all your 3 games on that same day, or you can play like 1 game on that day and then go out and then come back another day to play another game and not have to pay again. So I think that's what's really cool about it. And like most of these establishments, they also do have a place where you can buy drinks and food, etc. I think they also serve alcohol, so if that's your vibe, then imagine a drunk mini golf. That would be hilarious. You can find mini golf at Adventure Golf. They do have different locations throughout Johannesburg. So there is one at Fourways Mall, there's one at Ferndale on Republic, and I think there's a 3rd location, but I'm not 100% sure where it is. But I've been to the one in Fourways and the one in Ferndale. The one in Ferndale is definitely bigger. It looks like a bigger space, so if you want more space, you can go there. And then the one at Fourways Mall is not smaller per se, but it's not as big or as spacious as the Ferndale location. So depending on your vibe, you can choose which one you'd like to go to. Another thing you can do in Johannesburg, that's number 4 on the list, is go to the movies. I know that sounds really like simple, but the movies, guys, I'm starting to love movie dates. Like, it's so nice to watch a movie not on your laptop screen, not on your tablet, not on the TV at home, but like somewhere else with a big screen and snacks and slushies and all of that good stuff. I really am starting to enjoy movie dates. And if you want to make a movie date even more exciting, then you can go to like a 4D cinema, and I know they have one in Hyde Park, and a 4DX cinema is probably so much fun because like your chair vibrates, it moves with you, it does all of that rah rah, like you really feel like you're within the movie. So if you want to make a movie date more exciting, definitely check out like a 4D cinema, but going to the movies is definitely still a fun activity for me. Next up, we have got a spa day. Now I know a spa does not seem like an affordable activity, but trust me, there are spas where you can get massages for like plus minus 300 rand, and these are probably like your Thai spas, etc. And I think that would also be a really nice experience that is different from like your everyday kind of spa. However, if you want to check out spas like your Life Day spas, your Fair Lawns, then those ones are definitely a bit more pricey. But I think a spa day is a really nice, relaxing self-care activity, a great bonding activity, and I would definitely recommend a spa day. My favorite spa has to be Life Day Spa in Rosebank, and followed by but Fair Lawns though. Okay, I have not been to a lot of spas, but the Life Day Spa branch in general just doesn't disappoint, because the one in Rosebank is really nice, the one in Fourways is really nice. I just prefer the one in Rosebank. I just think it's a more aesthetic, and I like their like pool thingy. And then Fair Lawns Boutique Hotel is absolutely stunning. That spa makes you feel like you're in Bali or something. It makes you feel like you're out of Johannesburg. So I would definitely recommend that spa as well. You can also also check my other social media platforms like my Instagram and my TikTok. That's where I put up reels of all of these places that I go to and where I like put you guys on. So please do follow me on those platforms at nataliegowera if you'd like to see more activities and things to do in Johannesburg. But yes, definitely try out a spa day. The next activity is for more of my like exercise fitness girlies, and that activity is hiking. There are lots of places to go hiking in Johannesburg, and most of them are like next to nothing, if not even free. So I have tried out Cradle Moon Lakeside Game Lodge. I think that's the full name. It has a waterfall. It has very chill hiking trails. There's also vlogs of these activities on my channel, so I'll link the ones that relate if you want to see the activity like in real time. But I've tried out that one, and that hiking trail is nice. It's calm, it's chilled, you know. Even if you're not an exercise girly, you're not a fitness girly, you will still enjoy that trail. They have a restaurant as well, really yummy food. So yeah, I would recommend that one. Then at the Walter Sisulu Botanical Gardens, there's also a hiking trail there, but that one, my friend, hey, that one you must be sure, because you are literally going to be climbing mountains. But Walter Sisulu is also absolutely beautiful. Probably after your hike you could do like a picnic or something cute. It also has a waterfall, and it's just a very beautiful space. And then I've also tried a hiking trail in the south of Johannesburg, which is the Klip Nature Reserve, and that trail is also a little bit difficult. But I don't know between that one and Walter Sisulu which one is more difficult, because I just don't like climbing in general. So if you don't like climbing, don't go on those hiking trails. If you just want to walk, try out Lakeside. I think that's the perfect like beginner's hike. But yeah, you could go hiking in Johannesburg. Great time to see some beautiful views, catch up with friends, and just have a good time. Well, as good of a time as you can have while you are heavy breathing and sweating and dying. But yeah, check out hiking. Then the next thing on my list is to go to an event. So last year I went to the DSTV Delicious Festival purely for Burna Boy. Honestly and truly, there was no other reason for me to be there, and I did not have the time of my life because that festival was really badly organized and it was a mess. But outside of it being a mess, Burna Boy was absolutely amazing, and it was so nice to see one of my favorite artists perform live. So I would suggest that you find an event in Johannesburg to go to. Festivals are really nice to go to. That festival, although it wasn't the best festival, it did make me want to go to a lot more festivals. So you have things like your 947 festival, you have things like your DSTV Delicious. I think there's a festival called Gunye, if I'm not mistaken. There's your Bacardi's. Okay, but I don't know if Bacardi is in Johannesburg, but like there's different festivals that you can find and go to, and I would suggest that you go to those festivals or events, because that's really a fun way to spend a day in Johannesburg that is different. You know, you get to spend the whole day out somewhere, drinking, eating, listening to music, vibing. Like, festivals are really the vibe, and this year I would like to go to more festivals, definitely. So yeah, why not, instead of actually doing something or going somewhere, just try and see if there's an event happening somewhere and go to that. And usually event tickets in the early stages are somewhat affordable, well, depending on the event, but yeah, some of them are somewhat affordable. Or if you know that an event is coming up, then you can also definitely save towards it. But I do think festival experiences are top 2 and not 2. They're one of those experiences that remind you that your life is worth living. Hey, like when you're at a festival, you're just like, yeah, life is actually worth living. And to find these kinds of festivals, you can follow pages like joburg.co.za, or maybe Johannesburg in your pocket, what's on in Joburg. There are so many social media pages dedicated to showing what's happening, what's going on in Joburg. Or you could just do a Google search, you know, events near me in Johannesburg or something like that, and that's how you can find the events. And then number 8 on my list is to explore a different part of Johannesburg that is different to where you live. So if you live in Johannesburg North, go see what's happening in Johannesburg South, East, West. If you stay in the South, see what's happening in the North, in the West, if you know, you get my point. But yeah, explore a different part of Johannesburg. Even if you do end up going to a restaurant or something like that, it will be so nice because it's a different area than what you're used to, you know. So the experience itself, even if it's the same thing you usually do, will be different by virtue of the fact that you are in a different area. So I had the privilege last year of doing a brand collaboration where my friend and I got to spend spend a weekend in Maboneng, which is a different area to where I stay in Johannesburg, and that was honestly so fun and eye-opening. You know, we tried out different restaurants, we did activities, we learned about the history of the city, like we did all of that good stuff, and it was really fun because I'm like, what? I can't believe I live in the city and there's places I've never seen. Okay, it is believable, but it was just like there's so much more to explore even within the city that you're in, and so many experiences you can have that are so different to your everyday experiences just by being in a different area of Johannesburg. So for example, if you want to explore Maboneng, there are things like markets you can go to. We did like a city skate tour, so we went like skateboarding through the city. We did a walking tour, so like we went walking throughout the city. There were so many nice restaurants, rooftop restaurants we checked out that were so beautiful. The food was good. I'd actually suggest you guys just go and watch that vlog if you haven't seen it. But yeah, exploring a different part of Johannesburg that you don't live in is also another activity that you can do, because trust me, you will have so much fun. Even if you just go there for the day and you don't necessarily like stay over or do a weekend thing, even just a day trip to a different part of the city will be worth it, trust me. And then number 9 on my list is to go to a market. That's another activity that you can do. There are so many markets in Johannesburg. I assume I have personally tried out the playground market in Braamfontein. I've tried out Four Ways Farmers Market, but I have not tried out their new location. I used to frequent it at their old location. And then there's also the Prison Break Market. That's one that I want to go to. I've not yet tried it. There is the Riversands Farm Village Market. That's another one my family and I went to. That one is good for like family vibes. Like I think that one is more so good for like family, wholesome Sunday vibes. The farmers market is definitely fun for friends and all of that. I haven't been to the Prison Break Market. And then the playground market is also great for like friends or a date or just something with your peers basically. But the River Sands market is a bit more chilled and it's a bit more like low-key, and it's not really like fun. I would say it's just very like wholesome. That's why I would suggest that one for like a family vibe, or if you really like quiet, chilled market vibes. But yeah, check out a market in Johannesburg. They're super fun because you can listen to music. They usually have live music playing or live bands. They've got lots of different foods you can try and stalls, things you can buy, you know, like it's just a whole little universe in like one place, which I think is so cool. And then if you absolutely must do a restaurant, and this is the last thing on my list, go to a restaurant where you can have some sort of an experience. So a restaurant like Daruma and Waterfall in Midrand is nice because you can watch your food being made. There's also a vlog on that. Actually, all of these activities, as I said to you, are tried and tested by me. So if you want to see what it's actually like to do these activities, definitely check out like my vlogs playlist or my things to do in Johannesburg playlist, or as I mentioned, follow me on my other social media platforms. You'll see how these activities are like when you're doing them. But yeah, go to a restaurant like Daruma where you can watch your food being made in front of you, or a restaurant like Dinner in the Sky where you can have your food at, I don't know, however many feet high. That's something I'm still yet to do. Or I think there's a restaurant in Sandton called Eclipse, where I don't know if that's the one where they have like dinner stories or they have like live entertainment. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, just check online and see which restaurants are around you that can offer you more than just food, but like an actual dining experience and something to remember. And that brings us to the end of our video. That is my list of 10 things that you can do in Johannesburg just to spice up your weekends or just have a little bit more fun. Please let me know in the comments down below which activities you have tried before, or the ones that you're looking forward to try, or you can even just tell me about how you spend your weekends. I really love chatting to you guys in the comments. It helps so much with engagement as well, and just building a community, which I would love to do on here. So please do comment, like, subscribe, you know the drill, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.